The neighborhood standoff, tensions on the block. It was a peaceful afternoon in the quiet suburban neighborhood, the kind of place where neighbors knew each other's names and children played in the front yards. But today, something was different. A situation was unfolding on the street, one that threatened to disrupt the calm. A police car with its sirens quietly flashing had pulled over on the side of the road, and at the center of the unfolding scene stood two figures, an officer and a young man. The officer, Detective Sarah Mitchell, was standing next to her green SUV, her posture sharp and commanding. She was no stranger to confrontation, but the case at hand required more than just police protocol. It needed understanding. She stood firm, pointing a finger at the young man before her, warning him in no uncertain terms. Her voice was steady but carried the weight of authority. "You've been warned before, Jason. This is your final chance." Jason, his arms crossed, stood facing her, the muscles in his arms taut with frustration. His eyes, once filled with defiance, now reflected a mix of confusion and weariness. He had lived in this neighborhood for years, but recently, his actions, whether intentional or not, had caught the attention of the local law enforcement. He knew this wasn't just a routine traffic stop. The accusations were serious, and the way things were going, his relationship with the neighborhood might never be the same. Behind Sarah, another officer stood at attention, observing the scene, his hand resting on the dog leash attached to a well-trained K9, who was calmly sitting at his feet. The presence of the K9 suggested that the situation might escalate if things didn't calm down soon. The dog, a well-disciplined Labrador, wasn't just there for show. If Jason was hiding something, the dog would find it. The tension between the officer and Jason was thick. Neighbors had begun to gather at their windows, watching as the drama unfolded, but no one dared to intervene. Jason felt the weight of the whole street's eyes on him. As the words exchanged grew sharper, he wondered if there was any way out of this mess without losing everything he had worked so hard for. The neighborhood was on edge, and this wasn't just a simple case, it was a showdown in the making.